Pickle, peckle.
Hey! Hey! Are you looking to buy or sell real estate? You've got questions and we've got answers. Welcome to the show. It's going to be great. Featuring Matt and Jen from Home Team for You. And now, without further ado, it's Matt and Jen.
Hey.
Woohoo! A lot of energy today.
I had to get you guys all focused.
We're fired up. All right. Well, hello, everybody. We're first introducing our guests in studio. Catherine's back. Hello. Let everybody know how things are going since you've been on.
Wonderful.
It's going good.
It's great to hear.
Catherine loves being on the podcast, but we love to have her.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Dalton.
Hello. First time.
First time on
Great
the
time.
podcast.
Could be last time. Could be last time. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. We're hearing that we like that radio voice, so
Hey,
it sounds good.
You know what? I like that you said that because I don't hear that too often, so thank you.
There you go. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. So what are you guys seeing in the market right now? Busy?
Catherine, you want to take this one?
Yeah, thank you, Dalton.
Uh-huh.
And back to you.
And throwing back to you, Bob.
Busy. The buyers are out. Inventory's there.
It's getting sold as soon as it hits the market, but it's coming on the market still,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Yeah. It's competitive, but it's active. I mean, it's very active.
That's what we want.
That's good in January and February.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Well, we are going to be doing some fun questions for you guys. So as soon as Jacob is ready, he is going to hit you with a little of that excitement. So,
Oh boy. Okay.
Boy.
Can everybody hear me? Okay?
Yep.
There we go. I was having a little bit of static issues. Dalton, could you scoot a little bit closer to Catherine?
Absolutely.
You guys need to be best buds in order to fit in the frame.
Oh, of course.
There we go.
Catherine moves the other way.
Catherine's like, and bye-bye.
All right.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I just moved it a sec. I think it should be fine.
No, it's this microphone.
Oh.
All right, let's go. So, I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions, and by the end of these series of questions, you will be known.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
You will be known. People will
sounds good.
know about you. Okay, so let's start off with Dalton.
Let's do it.
Dalton, what is the best sandwich?
Whew. You know, that's a tough one. I am a huge fan of the chicken bacon ranch from Firehouse Subs.
Oh.
It is fantastic. It comes with chicken,
Oddly enough.
bacon,
And
and ranch. And I usually get the 16-inch,
Wow.
round up.
They make it that big?
Oh, they make it that big.
Dang.
8, 12, and 16, I believe, are the sizes there.
16?
So if you're feeling extra hungry, definitely try out Firehouse Subs. I'm not sure if there's one in the Sun Prairie area,
There
but
is.
west side
There
of
is.
Madison,
Some prairie.
fantastic. There is a Sun Prairie one?
Yep, a couple blocks away.
Check it out.
Yep. Wow.
Shameless plug.
Wait, do you eat the whole 16-inch in one sitting?
You know, my eyes are bigger than my stomach, so
Yeah.
I tend to do 2 sittings for a lot of the time, but that's 2 meals.
Yeah.
So think about that. You know, I'm
That's still
saving
an
money,
Still
and
an
it's
eight
delicious
In this economy?
in this economy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Catherine,
Yes.
what's one thing you own that you really should throw out?
Not your husband.
Yeah.
Yes. I have been working on that.
I love it.
Clothes that I wore when I was 18.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Actually, my daughter took them all.
Nice.
There you go.
Well, you spoil your daughters.
They're back in style.
Yes.
Wow. Are they,
Shoulder,
do they have
shoulder pads are in now.
Oh, boy.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Make it stop.
I'm feeling a rise in the bell-bottom jeans again.
How about rolling up the jeans?
Oh, that never went out of style.
See, I told you.
Oh. Well, then Matt's high school senior picture will be forever timeless.
I'd like to see that.
Sure, that was the case anyway.
Yeah. Deck shoes, rolled. Hair split down the middle. Hottie.
We love a mid part.
Very hot.
The good news is we don't have those with us.
Luckily, he changed that look before I met him.
Oh, we don't.
We're going to throw up
We'll
a picture right now in the edit. Insert here. There he is. Okay.
You don't even have that picture.
I bet I could get one of the family members to go take a screenshot off your wall at the woods.
Hey, Dalton,
Yes.
what is the scariest animal?
Man, that's a tough one because
Are you
as
saying
someone,
man?
I thought he was going to go
That's
there.
so did I.
well, that
thought
could
so.
that's a whole nother conversation there. I'm going to stick to what we define as animals. I'm someone that's terrified of the ocean, of deep sea and underwater that I can't see. So, the typical would be shark. Not, that's not the biggest one. I would say, the unknown sea creatures that we don't know about in the ocean are what I'm most scared of.
You're afraid of the unknown.
I'm afraid of the unknown.
So do you have problems with lakes?
Sometimes I have problems with dark, deep pools. So
Really?
yes.
You think there's sea creatures in them?
You never know. You never know. Those diving wells can be 10, 15 feet. You can't see the bottom of them. You
Could
never
be a
know.
giant squid down there.
Hey,
I'm starting to think you're just afraid of water.
Plesiosaurus.
I'm a good swimmer, but
Seahorse? Is that what you said?
a seahorse. Terrifying creatures.
Plesiosaurus?
Huh?
What, Bigfoot? Scared of Bigfoot?
Who isn't?
It is unknown.
It is the unknown.
That's no way to talk about Rob.
Nessie.
Yeah.
All right.
What are those called?
Scary stuff.
Cryptozoology? Is that what that's called?
Somebody
The
that studies
study of zoo.
animals.
No, I think it's like the Bigfoot and Loch Ness and
I think a zoologist is an actual career field.
cryptozoologist.
They study animal money, digital animal money.
It's all. See, that's
gotta
a good
get in on
that's
it
good,
now.
though, because it's pretend
do
animals
it
that
now.
don't exist.
In the
The money that doesn't exist. Where you're going.
Oh boy,
Oh no! All right, moving
Catherine.
on.
Catherine. Apples or oranges?
Neither.
Really?
You don't like either one?
If I had to choose, I guess I would go with an orange.
Okay.
I would too.
Way to commit.
To go even deeper on that, oranges are clementines.
Ooh.
Clementine.
Clementines.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't need to know that.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
did.
sure?
That wasn't a question.
No.
I'm waiting for the sandwich question. I'm all ready to answer that.
All right, Catherine, I'm going to bounce this one back to you because I
All
feel
right.
like Dalton missed this part of life.
Oh.
But maybe Dalton's got an answer. You both can take it, but I'm giving it to Catherine. Catherine, have you ever asked for someone's autograph?
Oh yeah.
Who?
Who?
She asks for mine like every day.
Yeah.
I say only for reading the listing contract, then I'll sign that.
Mickey Rourke.
Really?
Wow.
Did you get it?
I did.
Nice.
Still have it?
Yeah.
Nice.
On a
Sweet.
napkin.
Really?
Where's the napkin?
Framed above her bed.
Did you frame it?
Was he at like Denny's or something?
Actually, my ex framed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Head on over to Pawn Stars.
See me sell it.
They'll just take it and wipe their face with it. Like, nah. Dalton, have you ever asked for
I have
autograph?
not.
Yeah.
I haven't had the opportunity to really get in close enough contact with that many famous people to really, I mean, I'd love to.
I just feel like we're in the selfie generation now. Like, you see someone famous, you're like, can I get a selfie?
Yeah.
You don't think to ask for autographs.
That's a certain, I feel like it's a little off-putting maybe, just with the world that we live in and how open a lot of actors and famous people are about how much they don't like to be, stopped in the middle of the street or anything like that. So I think a little bit of that goes into, I don't know if I would, if I saw maybe Johnny Depp, it'd be one thing. But if I saw, a semi-famous person eating lunch somewhere, I don't know if it necessarily.
You just sneak a picture of the side of them, be like, "Here we are in the restaurant."
Yeah.
Jacob, do you have any autographs?
I have Reggie White from the night of Super Bowl 31.
You were at the Super Bowl?
I wasn't at the Super Bowl. My cousin was, and she went to an after party, and he was there. And,
that is so cool.
So does that count, though, as you getting the autograph?
I own it. I mean, I guess it's in my dad's garage, but I grew up with it in my house. I don't know. Does that count?
No.
I was a kid, so I felt like I owned it.
There's a signed Reggie White poster in my house.
I have some like unknown baseball player in football. Wait, what'd you say?
I have a signed Reggie White poster in my house.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I didn't get the signature,
it came
but
signed.
it came signed.
It's like the lithograph.
I wrote a letter to Reggie White in 8th grade. I didn't get an autograph back though.
But I did from Walter Payton.
Yeah, Matt did from Walter
Wow.
Payton.
I sent a card in there and asked him to autograph it. Said he sent back a 8.5 by 11 lithograph with black and white, him running down the sidelines. He signed it.
Sweet.
Wow.
That's cool. That is cool.
It runs right up there with Bob Uecker's autograph the kids got.
Yeah, they got Bob Euchers.
Bob Euchre. Nice.
We went to spring training, and the kids ran up there, and they held up their balls, and he was live on the air.
They
And
held
he,
up their baseballs.
baseball, jeez. And Bob Euchre's person said, "Kids, come back after, and he'll sign." And they came back, and he signed. And then as soon as he signed theirs, other people started coming, and he said, "Nope."
Yep.
They were standing on the back of the chairs, like the metal chairs at Brewer games.
Yep.
They're standing on the back of those.
On their
reaching as high as
tiptoes,
they could.
reaching up, trying to get up to him when he's announcing the game.
Nice.
So
good.
it was in
We have a
Arizona.
bunch of autographs. Oh, Favre
Yeah.
and Devontae Adams.
Matt likes autographs.
Guard.
Greg
You
Gard?
have Paul
Greg Gard.
Paul
Nice.
Molitor,
Molitor, Yount.
Jim Gantner.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a room for all these?
Well, the kids
He
were
does.
little.
Oh, yeah?
So the first Brewer game the kids went to, they were probably, what,
Caden was a baby.
3 months old. We took them to the Brewer game. So at the Brewer game, you can get these maple bats made, and you can have information on it. So I wrote their name on it, printed, and then I signed their names with my handwriting, and then they burned and the date, and they burned the laser into the bat. And then over the years, they've had at the Mallards game, they've had Yount, Molitor, and Gantner. We got it somewhere else, but they've all signed the bats.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we put it up in their room. They have no idea that it's cool. But
I have a few autographs, so I don't know it's cool. My parents had to tell me. Like, there's a
sad.
Packers player. God, I'm gonna mess up his name. Brian Nolan. No, I don't know. He was famous at some point for some reason. Maybe he wasn't even football. I don't know. I just remember I got his autograph, and I was supposed to be impressed. Sorry,
Something else. It was,
Brian Nolan.
There's a few Packers.
He just
that-
packaged food in Green Bay.
yeah,
Yeah, he
no,
was a meat packer.
Your
Jurkovic.
brother, your brother
Meat
got
packer
the
of the
one
week.
that was an older guy
Yeah.
on a
Hall
football.
of Fame.
But then a long time ago, they were doing something on each corner of the square for fitness. And at the time, Matt's mom grabbed a picture of Caden in a Packers outfit.
As a baby.
And ran around to each corner. And so the Packers all signed.
Square by square, she means the capital
The
square.
capital
Yeah.
square.
Okay.
And they all signed this picture of Caden as a baby in his Packer outfit.
is so cool.
Not worth much to anybody but us, but we thought it was
Oh,
cool.
yeah. That'll go up in the dorm.
Yeah. I wrote on the back who it all was because right now I don't remember. But they were Packers.
Donald Driver might have been one of them.
Yeah, I think it probably
I
was.
wouldn't be shocked at all.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of interacting with everybody. Yeah.
Yep. That was trying to get everybody out to walk.
Mm-hmm. And click it or ticket.
Click it or ticket.
Yeah.
It's Donald Driver's big thing.
Yeah. Cool.
You know what his nickname was?
Oh man, that's my roommate's gonna kill me. I do not.
The seatbelt.
No, it was Quickie.
No, I'm kidding.
for Quick Trip.
Oh, yeah. There's a little kids book we had
Oh,
for our
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what
Donald Driver's nickname is
Was
Quickie.
Quickie.
Quickie, yeah. Actually, has a
Can't say I
You
would.
still have that?
Can't say I would love that nickname.
Whoa.
Oh,
Great book though.
Great
yeah.
book though.
Yeah.
Where's it? It's
Short
it's,
read. Okay.
All right.
Catherine. What do you think happens when we die?
Whoa.
We get to come back and haunt our loved
Oh,
ones.
we turn into ghosts?
No, I believe that. I believe we all go to a place. I'm surprised we're talking about
Yeah,
this.
that's a deep one.
You know what? I told you we're going to get to know you. Go apples and oranges.
That's a cut.
Yeah.
What's the apples and oranges question?
Yeah, go back to that one.
I believe this isn't the end. I believe the best is yet to come.
Nice. All right.
The
Dalton.
driver had a bunch of games. Or a bunch,
Oh my
Matt's still on it.
And back to Matt.
Quickie stands up to a bully. Quickie goes to the big game. Quickie handles a
What?
handles a loss.
Okay. That's enough.
Okay.
Is that like a Tinder date gone wrong?
There's all
Yeah.
like books in there.
All right.
Dalton driver, if you're listening.
Getting dirty here.
Sorry.
Dalton.
Yes. Same question?
No.
Okay. Thank God.
Favorite action movie?
Wow.
Random.
You know, I watch so many movies, so that's a tough one. Action movie. You know, The Revenant is probably in my top 10.
What is it?
The Revenant.
You don't have to tell us all 10.
Okay, I wasn't gonna.
Favorite.
Thank you.
Favorite.
It's just hard to
that-
narrow it down, you know, because there's so many great movies. I'll say my favorite actor is probably Leonardo DiCaprio, or Andy Samberg. I would say those are my two favorite actors. But yeah, it's tough on movies. I've never been able to really pinpoint some of my favorite movies. There's just so many.
If it comes on, like if there's a favorite movie that comes on, would you sit down, even though you've seen it before?
Oh, I watch movies hundreds of times. I've seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off probably 20, 25 times. I
Makes
watched it
so
every
much
time.
sense.
Every time that I was
Does it get better?
sick from school, I would watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And of course, I mean, it's a classic. I love it.
So you'd actually just sit home while you watch someone else actually
Have a good time.
make the most of their day.
Gave me ideas.
Wow.
You're like, I should do this on a sick day. Nah, I'll just watch this.
Day bow. I don't know if any of you guys are Always Sunny in Philadelphia fans.
Oh, yeah.
But they do a little, what's that song? Day bow. And I go, what? Day bow. Chicka chicka. Don't know the name of the song, but might as well be the name of the song.
We looked it up when we were at the hairdresser, and remember? I don't know, because we were talking about this there too.
Small word.
It comes up.
It does.
I forget what it was. It's some weird name. I swear the guy's name is like Hans or something.
It transcends time.
Hans or something like that.
If any listeners know the answer, email marketing@hometeamforyou.com with the song.
Thank you.
Thanks. Catherine?
He sounds like he's going to
Catherine, what's the
discipline
meaning
you.
of life?
Catherine Hall is
Done.
in reverse.
Favorite smell? And also the only one true religion. Go.
No.
In that order.
No. Favorite smell, man.
This is my favorite question. I think.
Lavender.
Lavender. Okay. That's
Can we
good.
just-
Yeah,
can we just share
that's solid.
Can we just share what Dom's was?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Did you
Fresh
guys...
vacuumed carpet.
I didn't really.
Honestly, dryer sheets. That's probably kind of what he's talking about. Dryer sheets, which
No,
do
he
smell.
was-
That's more lavender.
That is more lavender, yeah. Which I can agree with.
Like, he just loves, like, the kind of burning, plasticky kind of...
Burning formaldehyde.
That would
Lost
Clean.
me. Lost
Isn't that
me.
from the vacuum? That
He
the
just...
smell of the vacuum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Maybe it's just the burning of the
He
motor.
just loves the smell after a vacuum's done, whatever
Vibes.
that it means. And I just imagine it's...
Have we had any other? Is there any other podcasts that we asked?
This is the second time I've gone through this, so,
we've
no.
only had the spiders and
Bats.
Yes.
bats. Yeah.
All
Having
right.
time to think about it. I do love right after it rains in the spring. There is a yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's just
Fresh rain smell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Dalton,
Yes, sir.
least favorite smell.
Was this really a question before? Was it really?
Cat litter, without question.
Oh yeah, I know why.
Yeah, recently got a cat,
That's not
and
the reason why I was thinking.
what reason do you have, Matt?
What do they use when the bus? You ever ride a bus going to school in the morning?
Of course.
So when somebody gets sick on the bus, and
They
it
throw
on the
cat litter? What?
It's
Matt
like
was on a
cat's-
demonic
I've
bus.
never had that happen to me
It's something
Oh,
that-
that's why Dalton hates cat litter.
because of that one time when I went to school.
And I threw up on the bus and they got out
Ended
the
up
cat
with
litter.
cat litter.
I don't know. That sounds like some
Never heard of that.
rural Wisconsin stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw some cat litter on it. It'll be fine.
It's cheap.
Was he? We were
just
on the
had
bus
some
for
in the
like
bus.
an hour.
Yeah,
One way.
Our bus ride.
There's just a bag of cat litter on
Up a
every bus.
hill, barefoot.
I'm sure they kept it in a bucket.
What?
but,
Well, now I know to always keep cat litter on me if I go on
Yeah.
long car rides.
yeah, you
Who
throw
knows?
up. Yep.
Or on the bus.
Where you go on
Or
a
a bus.
Absorbs the liquid.
Interesting. No, it's that's not the reason. It's just once it sits for about a week and it gets gross, and
You're supposed to clean it, you know.
well, that is not my job.
We tell your story about
Okay.
your roommate.
Oh.
Oh, this is a good story. You want to tell it?
Please do.
Okay, so I moved out young and I was very immature. So let me just preface it with that. Yeah, I had a roommate who had cats and she would never clean the box. And I, like Dalton, said, that is not my job. I'm not doing that. And then I got so frustrated, I changed the litter box and then I put the contents of what I changed under her bed. I mean, in the plastic or whatever, because you had the plastic stuff.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I forget, it took like a week or something for her to realize that was what had happened. That was about when she moved out.
Good.
Good.
Gracious.
Good for you.
When she was moving, she realized it was under there.
Yeah.
That doesn't. Oh.
Moves her bed out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here?
No, it took like forever. I'm like, that stinks. How do you not notice that? But she was nose blind. And I was like,
That is
no.
grody.
Super grody, but
Yeah.
I'm much more mature now. Whee!
Well, I can relate to that. When I was in college, my roommate would never ever do the dishes. To the point where we ended up buying plasticware, just plastic forks, knives, and spoons. We had a drawer for knives, spoons, forks, because we're like, you're never gonna do it, so we're just done. So he left for winter break, and he didn't do the dishes. The whole sink was chocked full, and so we took all of his dirty dishes, put them in garbage bags, and threw them in his room.
Beautiful.
And he came back like 2 or 3 weeks later, and his room was just, it stank. He was so mad. I'm like, what did you expect? You left it in our sink for weeks.
Right.
But anyhow, so I can relate. Fair game, fair play.
Sometimes you just get to that point. I mean,
People need to learn.
I think everyone has gone through a, you know what, we're getting plasticware phase. I think
We have it here at the
happens.
office.
yeah,
Yeah,
we do that.
it was awesome. I had 1,000 of each, ordered them from China. It was the best.
that'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. All right, Catherine, flat or sparkling?
Ooh, what are we talking about?
Water?
Wine?
Oh.
She has to decide.
Personality.
Mountain Dew? Pepsi? 7-Up? Champagne?
Sparkling.
Okay, very fancy. Nice. Dalton, most used app on your phone?
Without a doubt, Twitter.
Twitter.
What about Home Team for You? Or Zillow?
Let me just
Home Team for You is not an app.
reverse on that one.
Huh?
The Zillow Premier Agent app is my most commonly used app. No, definitely, you know, it.
Are you a tweeter?
I don't tweet too often, which is the funny part. It's mostly just
He's a tweeter
everything
reader.
else. I'm a silent reader. You know, I'm a shadow.
You don't like retweet?
Oh, I'll do the retweets.
You
I'll do the
respond?
likes.
You don't
Why?
have your right sweep?
Excuse me.
That's Tinder,
Oh,
Matt.
Tinder.
No, I'm not.
Twitter, not
swiping
Twinder.
right. Nope. Don't have that one.
Twinder.
Twinder.
The Twinder
You,
sweeter.
you swipe your tweets. nah.
I like you. I don't like
That's
you.
a good way
This
to-
is a good one.
Yeah, good way to edit it. But no, it's I get a little bit too much of my information from Twitter, I'd say. But to each his own. It's fun. It's funny. It's
Generational.
interesting.
Are
It
you-
is.
Are you deep in the rage culture on Twitter?
in the rage culture.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on that?
Basically, everybody's enraged all the time on Twitter about something.
Oh.
That's all the platform is just being angry about something.
You know, you check the trending page, and about any given day, there's somebody catching flack for something, and it's, you know, usually warranted. And that just kind of brings to the humor of it. Since I'm not connected to it, doesn't affect me, I can laugh at it.
Nice.
What about you, Jacob?
What about me?
What's your most used app? Don't say anything to do with Bitcoin.
TikTok.
Okay.
I watch it more than TV,
Really?
more than anything. Yeah. It's disgusting how addicted I am to that platform.
Jen's just as bad, I think. Maybe not. A little bit.
I don't think she has enough hours in her day.
Oh, yeah. She multitasks.
I'll be watching a show that Anna wants to watch with me, and then suddenly I'll find myself on TikTok just with my headphones on.
I let other people send me TikToks. They can filter everything out for me, and I just get the best stuff. So that's
You have people to do that?
Yeah, see,
exactly.
my peeps.
Everybody has TikTok, so it's who needs it for me is what I got to say.
So we got to sign up to do TikTok then.
Mm-hmm.
Keep saying that.
Can you do this?
Catherine did.
Oh
You
yeah,
know TikTok yet?
I'll do the dances.
No.
See, we can do a
have-
TikTok now. Let's do a TikTok now.
Catherine's very not into social. She doesn't have anything. Like every
We
time
could
we
do
post
this
about
one.
her, you don't even know how many times we posted about you.
Oh,
Probably a good thing.
Do this one where we just move our heads.
Night at the Roxbury style.
That trend. I don't
See,
even
he
know
can
what the
totally
music
do it.
is.
You're recording him right now. You're recording him.
What is
Yeah.
love?
Oh, so that was the other thing. He's a
Oh,
newbie.
That's right.
Uh-oh. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you know what my answer is going to be.
Well, the newbies
Yes.
actually have to sing.
yeah.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Get it.
What? Are you asking me what is love, or you asked me to sing?
I'm asking,
Sing.
I'm asking you to sing.
New people have to come on. They have to sing. Catherine sang.
Yep.
Okay. Anything in mind?
What is love?
Oh. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
I was kidding about the movies have to sing.
It's about the only lyrics I know. Thank you.
Catherine, your turn.
I'll be here Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Wow, that's impressive. Oh, wow. Okay, so Catherine,
Favorite song.
Yeah.
Baby, don't hurt me.
you get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it? I know it's stuck in your head right now.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh, I'm.
Come on.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't have a favorite.
What's your most
really-
played song on Apple Music?
Let's start here. What's
I
your
don't
favorite?
have
What's your
Apple Music.
What's your favorite genre of music?
And it depends on where my head is. Lately,
Okay, right
I'm
now, what's your
listening
favorite-
to Alanis Morissette. So, you know.
Okay.
Who are you mad at?
Isn't it ironic?
I'm like, that's what I listen to if I'm mad at you. I'm my nails. Yeah, that.
Yep.
That.
Okay.
So, nope.
We'll do the ironic song because that's the only one I can think of.
I don't think I know what that is.
That's calmer.
Isn't it ironic that
Yeah.
and then she says something that isn't actually ironic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's the calm one.
All right.
She's like, it wasn't that one.
Dalton,
Yes.
what number am I thinking of?
A hard 13.
No.
Oh.
Catherine,
Soft 12.
describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
Get me out of here. Oddly enough, it is 5 words. I just count on my hand.
There you go.
I'm done.
That's only 3 or 2. That's only 2 words.
I'm
It
done.
could be I am
period,
done.
period.
I am done. Yeah.
F you.
Sitting with drink on beach.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this concludes
Nailed it.
the questionnaire.
Oh.
I feel like I know everybody so much better.
Yeah, you both are now known.
You are
I'm
no.
so glad that he doesn't ask us the questions.
I am too.
I did alternate the questions, like pretty much just back and forth. And I love how Catherine got all the really introspective
deep ones.
I loved it. I was like, this is great.
Spend the rest of your life.
That was fantastic.
It was fun.
Oh boy.
I'm glad you had fun.
She's like, I'm thinking about the universe right now. Help.
Except we die.
I gotta go think about this.
Well, you did get apples and oranges too, so I kept it.
True.
Like,
But she doesn't like either
I
of
was
them.
already flustered
Was
at that.
the hardest question there was.
maybe we should ask the reverse questions now.
It's like I'm gonna lose half my clients, depending on my answer. All right, let's talk real estate. Matt and Jen, back to you.
All right. Today we were gonna go over the 12 reasons to love real estate. So
many more than 12.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We have 13 now.
Well, I think there may be a bonus one.
Bonus round.
Yeah. What is your number one, or the first one you want to talk about, Dalton?
Relationships, without a doubt. I think that's going to bring you in, and that's going to make or break pretty much everything that comes with real estate. If you're not, first of all, if you're not a talkative person, if you're not someone who enjoys the presence of others, you're going to have a hard time. It's not even a question. With the interactions that I have on a daily basis with all different types of people, it's an interesting job. It's something that I love to do because of that. You meet so many interesting people. It's so cool. And one of the coolest things is meeting people that I grew up in my neighborhood with, and all of a sudden, hey, hold on, you live there? I live down the street from there. Oh my God, now we're talking. Now we know each other a little bit better. Now I know the neighborhood that I grew up in a little bit better, and we're selling houses. It's a great just introduction to meeting more people, and in the time of life that I'm at right now, meeting as many people as possible is such an advantage.
Do you ever withdraw it from the people after you have closing? Like, can they walk away and you're done with them?
A couple of people definitely. You talk with them for a month, sometimes longer, sometimes every day, sometimes every other day, and you learn a lot about them. And I've never had that time where you speak with someone to that extent, and then it's just a severe cutoff. Even with school and stuff like that. I could continue those relationships, and you try to continue the relationships too. I text a couple of the clients that I've closed with.
Cool.
Catherine's nodding her head.
Yeah.
I've said to my colleagues, is it stalking if you sit out in front of their house looking in the front window
It only is if you're,
It's hard work
like this in the front of it, you're trying to look in the window.
I missed you.
Right there.
You do. You build.
Hello?
You really get to know them, and you build really nice relationships. Usually, it's a fantastic. It's such a happy time for the client you're helping, and yeah,
It's exciting stuff.
it is. It is.
All right.
You're not going to cry, are you?
No, not right now. Not
Just
yet.
checking.
We're only on one.
I was going to say, this is only the first question.
So, what about the fact that real estate's never boring?
You want to start?
Every day is different. I love that about real estate. Every day is different. Every transaction is different. Every client is different.
Yeah.
It's not the same old routine every day.
You're not sitting in a
Nothing.
cubicle and
Yep.
And I've done that. There's
Yep.
nothing mundane about your day. It's it's exciting. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it's
smooth.
it's never smooth.
That's an
If it
inside
is.
joke. Yeah, inside jokes.
Right.
You heard that one? You haven't? Do you know what we're talking about?
Is this a Donald Driver reference?
No, that's Quickie.
We're throwing it back.
Was it your first transaction?
Yes.
Yeah, first transaction, and she made the comment, "This is going so smooth."
Uh-oh. Don't
And
say
then-
that
then
till
it
it's
went-
over.
It did not go smooth.
Crashed and burned.
Yeah. Lesson learned there.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
So
It
now
was
Matt teases
removed
her.
from my vocabulary.
Yeah. It's like, is it smooth?
Yeah, no, life is so common and you find yourself in getting into so many ruts and you find yourself coming into so many patterns and having the ability to at every day it's going to be different is such a huge factor because life can get boring and you can find yourself waking up and just not hustling, but just kind of walking through the day without really putting your mind into it. And you're putting your mind into it when you're working here.
100%. I know when we are doing, or especially me, when I'm doing interviews with people, a lot of people say that they're interested in real estate because they say the hard work that they can put in will relate to their success.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Was that something for you guys too?
Yeah. What you put in, you get out without a question. And that was one of the biggest draws to me is relying on myself. I've worked many jobs that are hourly.
That old. You're not that old, huh?
Oh, many jobs.
He gets fired a lot.
We'll just skip through that.
Too mundane.
I'm not even sure where I was going with that. So, all right.
I had so many jobs. But then one of the things I love is that I'm always learning. And it's kind of part of it's never boring, but it's like there's always something new that even though I've been in the business for, I don't want to say a really long time, but a really long time. A long time. Yeah.
Almost 24. Almost 24.
Oh, I think it is 24. I think you're 25.
25 in a month.
And counting.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but
You don't look a day past 21 years.
Thank you.
yeah.
Oh, you're talking to Jen?
Both.
We luckily, mercifully, we started very young. So that helps.
Many jobs.
Many jobs.
I was
Yeah.
going somewhere with that.
We feel
Sure
you.
would have been good.
Yeah. What about another thing that I hear, which I put in quotations, is scheduling flexibility.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Client.
I think quotations is a great way to put that.
Yeah, because I
Sort
mean,
of.
it is, but it isn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, your client's needs, and depending upon the urgency, you may have to walk out of a party or be late to a gathering
Or miss
if there's
part of your child's birth.
No,
Bring the child with.
Actually, Caden was born
Really?
already, I guess.
you didn't miss his birth.
No, he was born then. I had to leave. Did I leave before he was born or must have been after?
Oh my goodness.
But you
I
said,
was in surgery having a C-section. You were there.
Matt was
you
selling
were
houses.
videotaping the whole thing.
I think it was after then.
It's a
You
strange.
thought it was Matt
strange
videotaping.
phrase.
I know, it was just a strange person.
Stand it.
All of a sudden, the sheet went over my head.
Just tell her I'm still here. Keep the sheet over her. Gotta do this closing. So, you said you missed part?
I know, it was after he was born.
Oh.
I had to do something.
I was like, part.
No, he was there. He was
What part?
definitely
It wasn't
there.
Caden though, right?
Front
It
half?
wasn't, it wasn't Carson.
I think you had to finish some stuff. Being totally real, my father, if you ask him, he can tell you who he was doing real estate deals with when both my sister and I were born. Because he just had to like wait outside of the room, kind of. And then he was feeding the phone machine with dimes, making all of it. The pay phone.
Phone booth.
The phone
The
booth.
phone machine.
Yeah, and
phone
he was keeping
like a
himself
travel
busy
machine,
by
but it's
working.
not.
So if you went and asked him, he probably could tell you the name of the people that he sold the house to when we were
That's
born.
impressive.
Core memory.
Never
Yeah.
stop working.
So my father and my husband, similar.
It's always
You made
there.
me.
Yeah.
I made
You
you.
crafted him.
Call those people.
Yeah, I'm sure I was right on that. Right after a C-section, I was like, "Oh, close the deal, babe! Close the deal! I'm not in massive pain."
Well, Caden's first closing, he wasn't that old.
No.
2 months maybe.
My God. Going into labor,
Caden's been at more
negotiating
closings
a
than you have.
contract at the same time.
No contingencies! I said skip the inspection!
Oh, that's funny.
No.
No, yikes!
All right.
All right, bringing it back.
Where were we?
So another reason why people love real estate is they're able to educate others. So
Indeed. You work with a lot of first-time home buyers. It's just, the way it is, especially in kind of the times that we're in. A lot of people realize that having a house is a gold mine. So they're getting in on that. Better than crypto.
Oh, boy. Watch Jacob's face.
To each their own.
Not going down that rabbit hole. Yeah.
And it's just being able to educate them even a little bit just with the general process is just helps them so much and lets them be prepared for all of these, hiccups that could come. Getting them ready for that prior, just sitting down and having a consultation, showing them the process, smoothes things out so much. So it's educating and it educates myself too. If someone has something that I don't know, digging deep and learning about that provides so much help for the future for me. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. And again, every transaction is never the same. Mm-hmm. There's always something different. So you're always learning.
Yeah.
And that's always opportunity to share with team members as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's scary, but it's once you learn it, it's so much nicer. And then you can spread that information to other people.
Share the love.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know that's one of the awesome things with the team. Where It's kind of like, hey, what about this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I just learned that. Da-da-da. Yeah, yeah. All right. We also have on here looking at houses. I have a lot of people that I interview, and they're very interested in being able to look at houses. Yeah. Was that a draw for you guys?
I enjoy going into, when most people put their house on the market, it looks the best it's ever looked.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
That is a true fact.
The real question should be, do you guys watch HGTV house hunting or anything
all
like that?
the time.
Really?
More often than I did. Yeah.
Really?
I actually physically convulse when I see those.
Yeah, I was going to say, doesn't
do you
your
watch,
brain
do you
need
watch
like a
Selling
break?
Sunset, Matt?
No. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
It pops up like I should watch it, but I haven't made myself watch it.
Very expensive homes in Miami and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
We'll watch it at our next sales meeting.
We're plugging everything in the podcast right
Yeah,
now.
we got it all. Put it in your hashtag, Selling Sunset. Okay.
Should we just include sunsets in all our listings? Talk about the sunset?
It faces north.
It faces north.
Sunset from the
when you go out to the side of your house and stand on a ladder, go.
Sunset's amazing. Yep.
Yeah. Problem solving. Another big thing. I know that for me, I love being a fixer and I love problem solving. I think some people that is a part of real estate that maybe they're like, oh, that's hard. But I love that part. I dig into it.
Yeah. Being able to, the instant gratification of having someone be like, okay, yeah, I understand that a lot better now. Or, okay, that makes sense. Let's move forward with this in mind. After I explain something to them, huge. So nice. Gratifying, like I said. It pays to educate.
Yeah, and many transactions you have hurdles. Mm-hmm. You're stopped. How do we get around that hurdle? I do enjoy finding the way around that hurdle. I don't like no.
Yeah.
It's like that's a maybe is what I'm hearing.
Right. Mm-hmm. So how to get to the finish line when a hurdle comes up, that's I do enjoy the challenge of that.
Yeah, you both are really good at that. Dalton,
Yeah.
dressing to impress.
This one sticks deep home for me.
Hits home?
It hits home. Thank you.
Does it stick home?
It does both, to be
Sticks
honest.
him?
It does a little bit of both.
It hits and sticks.
I like to make my own sayings. I love to be able to dress good. It makes walking up to a house, I feel like someone looking at you and you're dressed nice and you're dressed to impress and you feel good. My personal self, I feel like I'm more confident in myself. And finding, not gonna lie, one of the job, requirements, one of the things that I was looking for in a job was being able to dress nice and look the best that I could at any given day if I wanted to. And it checks all those boxes. And, I feel like it helps myself in my confidence when I go up to houses and go up to tours and talk to people. And I also think that people get more confident in me when I'm dressed nicely, when I'm dressed in a suit or when I'm dressed in a blazer. People feel that this person takes me seriously and they're not, I'm not just there for a 15-minute tour or just to, to have this conversation and leave. I want you to take me seriously. And I want you to know that I am serious about this interaction. So, yeah.
Cool. Catherine, decorating ideas.
HGTV.
All comes back.
Again, as you go into these beautifully staged houses.
It's great.
I've gotten plenty of ideas from the houses I've gone in, and from the way they have, the
fruit on the counter.
Yeah.
What's that?
The fruit on the counter.
The fruit on the
Fruit
counter.
focal point on the counter.
It has to be oranges.
Even the way they've got furniture placed, I'm like, oh, that would work in my house,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, let me
Or
steal
the back
that.
patio. I love, two favorite rooms in my house, the kitchen and outdoor space.
So you can smell
Yeah.
the fresh rain.
Yes.
I'm a sucker for the 3 seasons. So anytime I see a 3-season porch, I always gush over
What 3
it.
seasons?
The ones that don't include winter, I would say.
Yeah, that. So with real estate, there is the room for personal growth.
Get taller.
Yeah.
That's a touchy subject.
I've been growing a different way.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
vertical, less horizontal. Yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
Personal growth.
Personal growth was one of the reasons why people love real estate, that you can just kind of keep, growing and
Yeah.
pushing
think
into what
there-
you want to do.
I think there's some tough situations that you come across, and you try and figure out how to work around them. And
But I think that
you've
goes
got
back to
dig deep.
goes back to the training and the learning and the kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You dig deep, and I think it can bring out the best in you and abilities, and as well as characteristics you didn't know you had.
You can decide between apples and oranges.
Exactly. That's not
Maybe.
an easy thing
Maybe.
to do.
That's what you can do. Yep.
Hetty said strawberries.
Yeah, I totally would have gone for strawberries. Like,
No, not an option.
Not comparable.
No,
that,
I didn't get that option.
we don't learn much about people if that's on the options.
it's like, well, apples are red and I like strawberries and they're red.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
No.
All right. And then, of course, there is the unlimited income potential with real estate.
Mm-hmm. This really comes back to what you put in, you get out. So much of it relies on your personal business, your personal self, getting those extra hours in, waking up early, spending those hours, staying up late, writing offers. It really comes down to how much effort you want to put into it, and that directly reflects how much income you have, and that's amazing. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
And I think you've said it, one of you have said it, when it's easy, like when you've got an accepted offer, for a client, to kind of take your pedal off, or your foot off the pedal.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you take your foot off the pedal, you're
3 months later, you're broke.
Yep.
That's how real estate works.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you just got to keep working
hustle.
at
Yep.
it, keep working at it. And you've got plenty of opportunity out there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make it. I mean, you get into a little bit of a pattern, but that pattern is so all over the place with what happens inside. I spend every morning calling people, so that is a pattern, but those calls are never the same. And what happens after those calls are always different. So it's, finding that pattern and, getting comfortable with everything is one thing, but just being able to get jiggy with it after the fact is a whole nother.
We'll just say get in the groove.
I'm going to stick with jiggy.
Jiggy.
Yeah.
Getting jiggy.
Yeah.
And then I know we all really enjoy the team concept. So kind of pulling that into the love of real estate, what would you say about that?
I love our team.
I would cry over our team.
Yeah, I know.
We'll pretend it's a good cry.
It is a good cry. Yeah.
No, it's amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
We're all supportive, so supportive of
So-
each other, and we learn from each other and step up to the plate when needed.
Get jiggy with it.
Life goes
Get jiggy with
on. Life goes on, and real estate goes on, and unfortunately, sometimes they collide. And to have a team member to be able to fill in for you is phenomenal. And there's no shortage of team members on this team that are
That'll help.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone has such big strive and just ton of emphasis on being able to, improve themselves and improve others. Anytime that I walk into the office, there's a meaningful and informational conversation occurring.
I know we're like, come into the office.
Yes.
You'll learn a
Yes.
lot.
You will.
Like,
Agreed.
don't stay at home.
Anybody's
Come in.
welcome.
Yes, for
So
real.
we get to learn from everybody's situations.
It's amazing to me how over the years it's changed so much now that the team that we have now is more like a family, that there's joking and prodding and teasing that you've heard some of that today, but just that kind of thing that goes on during the normal course.
And I think that's so necessary in building a family
Right.
and just a business and a community, is being able to have that casual conversation. And if it's all business, then you're not really building that relationship as much. So yeah, I mean, on top of informational things every day, that I'm always laughing when I'm here.
Yeah. And I have acquired a new son.
Yay.
Oh no!
Him.
Oh
We
Good.
now have 6 kids.
I was gonna say
Congrats.
he needs a mother.
How many months?
I think this all,
Did this happen in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I think this is how it started.
Oh my!
Oh no.
Sim wanted to stay, I think, a few more days.
He's like, can I fit
Mom
in your
and Dad did not
suitcase,
let him.
Mom?
I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, that's good. Good stuff. Well,
Boy.
there's our reasons to love real estate. That
Such a
wasn't
good
too
list.
hard. Yeah, that was good.
What am I reading on your screen?
Well, first, we're going to skip over that. We're going to talk a little bit about due diligence.
Oh,
Yeah, we should probably talk about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys talk about it.
go ahead, Dylan.
Excuse me?
Go ahead, Dalton.
There it is. Due diligence.
Call him Dylan from now on.
In my I've gotten a whole a life's worth of that, as my brother being named Dakota and
Come
one of
on.
my good friends being named Dylan.
Really?
Very, very
just gonna call you
rarely
Bob.
am I called Dalton on the first go.
How about Bob? Let's
You
play
just go Bob,
Bob Dylan.
Dalt,
Bob
Salt.
Salt.
Can we call you D?
You can call me
Call you
D.
D from now on.
Yeah.
What up, D?
What up, D?
D money.
D money. Any works.
We
due
got D and
diligence,
C.
though.
D and C.
Hey,
DMC.
due diligence. Okay. I don't know.
Jacob's trying to bring it back.
It's like, hey, back
So
to due
trying to pull it back
diligence.
out. Due diligence.
I mean, in my head, when I hear due diligence, I hear being extra prepared. Knowing what you're getting yourself into before getting yourself into it. And I think a lot of buyers, it is smart to have that due diligence by themselves doing that. But it's also part of our job is providing that due diligence and giving them that extra information before they're start the process. And that really kind of melds into the buyer consultation that we do. You could start getting your due diligence in and preparing them, getting the pre-approval process, all of that started. That's in my head. That's what I see as due diligence.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. That, and if you go to a showing, you see a property and something comes up that the buyer's not aware of, and maybe it's something I haven't seen, let's take it back to the team. Let's get an explanation for this before they put in an offer. So they know.
Yeah, something like that was just happening before we came down here. Somebody said, hey, we can't find the septic. And the seller said it was this thing, and it just looks like a big pile of dirt. How do we find where the septic really is? And it's like, okay, well, you need to go here and go there. And
Flush and follow.
yeah, right.
Who's going down?
No. And that's why they asked me and not Matt.
Put an Apple air tracker in
Put
there.
an air tag in
the
there.
air
and
tag
let
in
it
there.
go.
Put
Where is
it
it going?
in like a Ziploc and gone. Let's see how this goes.
I'm not gonna lie. That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, and then you totally clog their septic with this.
This $30 electronic
We could do that at Jacob's new house.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Before it's used,
Testing ground.
clean
But-
pipes.
Come over. The housewarming party you're having everybody over at, I'm going to put a little tip in a bag and flush it. Just see where it goes.
And when Matt's outside your house going, there it is, there it is, there it is. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
How interesting would that be, though, just to follow the chip?
It would be like so fast you wouldn't be able to follow it.
I don't know. It would be a good YouTube video. I think we should make it. Yeah.
As long as it's your toilet.
All right.
Today we're testing out the Apple AirTag.
You can just call your builder and says, my toilet's clogged. I'm not really sure what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I still have a warranty? And he'll be like, I listen to your podcast, buddy.
No.
That is not under warranty.
Well, I do like the idea. But
That's what you have 2 bathrooms for.
It's true.
Try it out on the first.
Idea.
Yeah, that's what the guest bathroom's for.
All right. How are we for time, sir?
Oh, we killing it. We're doing great. We can wrap it up if you want. I think we've covered covered our bases.
Yeah.
I feel good.
I feel good.
He feels
I
good.
do too.
I feel so good.
Hey,
Hello.
if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in South Central Wisconsin, why don't you consider giving Home Team for You a try?
Just do it.
Just do it. And in order to do it, you have to go to www.hometeam.com.
.com.
Home23.com.
Home23.com.
Bye.
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 Bye.